Oh my goodness. Look at these. Okay, that was a little bit too tight. We're getting rid of that singular fan for this, like, 8 zip ties holding the thing on. Today we're back with the Nova, and there was 7,000 people who watched the last video. That is insane. It's still climbing. So thank you to each and every single one of you. Today's main focus is going to be getting this Nova to run correctly. It was way rich in the last video. And we have a tack for it that I'm gonna install. I just figured out where I'm gonna hook up these wires and get that all hooked up. My illumination wires goes right there. And then I'm just gonna put the power wire right there. We'll find a good ground somewhere down here. Yeah, we're just gonna keep making progress on this thing. You guys love this car. Seems like just about as much as I do. I got it in the shop for the winter. Hopefully we will take it on a test drive, maybe get a shop burnout going in this thing. I don't know yet. I just wanted to come in here and show you guys what I got going really quick. So I don't have a hose clamp that'll fit that, but I got some zip ties holding it on pretty good, and I'm liking the way that looks. Our Speedo doesn't work, so it doesn't really matter anyways. Green is our signal wire, and I've got a wire, it's a black wire running through the firewall that goes to the negative of the coil. And then we got this white wire, this is our illumination wire. Red is power, and then black is ground. And then once we have that all hooked up, you'll be able to go like this, and that will turn on. We have got the tachometer installed. It's got a hose clamp on it. The wires run up. We got the ground's connected right there. We got the illumination on the right or left, and the power on the right. And then our signal wire shoots out of the firewall right over there, runs to the back and to the negative of the coil. And I moved those coil wires. They were sitting down there on the valve cover, and I made sure that they go up and around now so they're not getting, you know, just blasted with unnecessary heat. But I think I'm going to try to start this thing now with an RPM gauge, and we're gonna see how many ripums it makes. Okay. Fell back to idle like perfectly. Let's see. I'm gonna go no gas. Oh, just a tad right on the end right there. I think that's the best this thing's ever fired up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Yeah, that's a pretty successful one. I think I nailed that timing, like dead the on. That's pretty damn impressive. I'm gonna get this bad boy turned off, get this distributor sunk down, and then we'll adjust the carb from there. I got the distributor tightened up, and I actually don't think that the carb needs much adjustment, but I want to drive it before I know for sure. It's kind of crappy out today. It's like, you know, raining and all that good crap. But I think tomorrow is supposed to be fairly dry out, so I think I'm probably going to take this thing for a spin tomorrow and see if we've made any improvements. We're going to focus a lot on the interior in this episode, and I think we're going to try to take the whole family on a trip in a clean Nova. This is supposed to go forward. It doesn't. It doesn't stink. I think I'm going to use it. Put like a top sheet or something over it and zip tie it down. I don't know. I got some ideas to think about, but we're going to make something happen there. Subscribe if you guys like what you see. You know, I'm fumigating myself out here for you, so I hope that you like it. No, I'd do it even if I wasn't on camera. I'm not going to lie. I really want to figure out this too, so I guess we're just doing show and tell right now. The little, you know, to take out the key, I don't know what the thing's called, but I know that it's not there. You can see kind of what it's supposed to look like on my car. My car's column. See this little lever here? You like reach your middle finger back behind, push the lever down, and then you can take your key out. I don't know what's going on with mom's lever. It's not there, so that's not good. Oh, this is a good one actually. Let me find a flashlight here. Okay, I couldn't find my big flashlight, but I have my phone. So we have a power steering pump that we can put on. That's pretty exciting. Oh, the big thing that I wanted to show you guys is look at this. Look at this. What is that? It's transmission fluid. Yep. So that's not good. Hopefully maybe by the end of this video we can be leaking power steering fluid too. That would be pretty cool. I don't know how much it's going to cost to get those lines custom made, or even if I have the right brackets for the engine. But if I do, you know it. You know it. We're going to have power steering. On today's list, the Nova, the fans don't work good enough. Okay? And so the Camaro had dual fans in it. So I just took the singular Chrysler fan out. It's over here. We're getting rid of that singular fan for this dual fan setup. Should push way more air and keep this thing cool. Our power steering bracket goes there and will sit out on the side. And I'm going to tap this hole so that a bolt, it's a straight through hole. Let me bring the light down here. That hole goes straight through the water pump, so I'm thinking that I will just tap the hole, get some threads in it. Maybe I'll still run a nut on the back of it, but I'm thinking that that will be good enough. We'll get a belt for the power steering, and then I don't know if we got to make custom lines or not. I'm gonna guess that this power steering pump does not belong to a Chevy, but on the brackets and everything, the pulleys do line up, so we got that. I am going to knock 2 holes right through the top of this radiator little fin thing just to mount those fans, because obviously they don't belong in the car, but the Camaro's down for a while, so I'm going to get that hooked up with a thermistor. So it's going to have a thermistor that signals 2 relays on, 1 relay for each fan, and then, you know, blah, 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 I'll show you guys the setup when it's all done and kind of explain how it works a little bit better than that. Right now, I need to get these fans in here, make sure that they're gonna work, and man, I mean, look at this, guys.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
She needs a better lower rad hose. I don't think that lower rad hose belongs here. I think I'm gonna have to go get one custom made for this thing that loops. So I want it to loop out and then come back in. So like a U kind of shape out that way. But yeah, no, getting these fans set up correctly is going to be super nice, because before it was ground, power, and then this wire runs up to this clamp, and then you clamped it onto the terminals. Whereas now it's just going to get hot and be like, all right, I'm turning on. So that's going to be super, super exciting. On the list for today, I'm really going to try to get those fans and that power steering pump done. And if we can get both of those on, then getting belt and hoses is not very hard. And obviously coolant is still flowing through that lower radiator hose. It's just, you know. So I'd say the very next thing after getting all of that stuff figured out is getting this switch to lock. As you guys can see, we're missing the little middle finger pusher majiggy thing. Oh, I see what it is. So this used to be a column shift car. It probably doesn't have the little middle finger push off thing. It probably has a lock safety, so, or a park safety. So I'm guessing what we're gonna have to do is trick the column into thinking that it's in park. I don't know, but that should actually be pretty simple. The ignition, or the key tumbler, does need replaced as well, because it sticks. So like you start it, you let go, it stays starting, and then it'll fire off, and the starter will just start grinding like crazy because it's still engaged. There's just a couple little things we got to do to this thing to make it like a go take it out on a Friday night kind of car. Transmission shifts, we already figured that out. We got a transmission leak. We don't have to figure that out, but we probably should figure that out. Once it's got power steering and it's got a tack now, power steering, tack, better fans. Well, I mean, really, you only need better fans to drive this thing further. But I mean, I was only driving this thing for like 15 minutes. And it kept dying on me. I also, oh my gosh, no way. I think we're gonna steal the alternator off of the Camaro as well for this, because the alternator doesn't work. I went to the store, I got some spark plugs, I got this cool thermistor thing. This thing sticks into the radiator, and then the brown wire goes on like this and electrifies that. And then there's a yellow wire that I think I left in my truck that goes to the other side of that goes to constant power. And then we have 12 volts all the time in, and I bought a fusible link for this side, so this side's also going to have a 25 amp fuse. And then I got this little pigtail set because the fans aren't anything crazy, and that will work. So they can be taken in and out when I need them back. I forgot to tell you guys, so I picked up spark plugs because I left that in my truck too. They're crazy fouled, and the gap is way wrong. Look at these. It's pretty black, if I do say so myself. I bet everybody was wondering, what's the green wire for? What's the green wire for? Well, I'm about to tell you. Calm down. AC. We don't have it. I don't even know what that is. We're just going to get the spark plugs gapped correctly, get the new ones put in, and then we're going to start working on the fans as soon as we hear this thing run again. We'll see what happens. I'll let you guys know. Okay, so I think I have a tool for that, but I don't really know. I mean, are we seeing that? Yeah. Okay, well, I smashed my knuckle, but I did get that one out. It's still wet, so you know it's a different one. My mom gave me this tool probably, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years ago, and I thought it was the most useless tool ever. I mean, it's kind of cool, you know, like, see you and stuff, but I thought, like, I would never, ever use it. And freaking today I was proved wrong. This is the perfect tool for taking out that spark plug that is, like, almost touching the header. Freaking having headers on your small block Chevy is all fun and games until you gotta do the fucking spark plugs. Okay. All 8 plugs, all fouled. And we got new plugs here. And just gonna quickly explain the process of gapping. I don't know how many people watching this don't know about that. You know, something you just got to be taught. Okay, so the gap that I want for these spark plugs is anywhere between 0.32 millimeters and 0.35 millimeters. So my gauges go to 0.33. That's what I'm going to use. So if you can see, oh, I guess I should, oh, no, that's the right way. I can, this thing's like it moves around in here. It's not very tight. So find yourself a metal object. I use my drill press. Okay, that was a little bit too tight. Okay, so this is actually a good thing. So, okay, you make it too tight. When that's the case, just take a flathead screwdriver, come in here, don't touch whatever this middle piece is called, that's fragile. So just come in here, grab the back, and just pry it up a little bit. It's nothing crazy. And then be more gentle next time, damn. Now, it slides in there. It wiggles like side to side, but not up and down, straight up and down. It's kind of got the slightest amount of resistance. That's a perfect gap. So basically, to get this on to the very back spark plug, take my magnet and we go fishing. There we go. Now we can secure it on there. Get our ratchet. And then same kind of game, except a little bit easier.
You cross-thread it so it'll never come out again.
That's a good idea. One spark plug tightened down. That is easily the worst one. The second worst is its friend right here that you can't even see with the camera. There it is. Yep, that's the second worst. Passenger side, I thought that was hard. Nothing. Should start up like really good. Like I said, should start up really good. Alright, so fouled plugs was the problem. Okay, so for the fans, we have this brass rod in the radiator, and it's got two connectors on the back side, and this will be what tells our thermistor what temperature our radiator is. And we got to trim it, because obviously that's not going to fit, so just going to get in there real quick. Oh, that was straight in my eyes. Okay, let's go from the other side. Okay, let's get it a little bit shorter. I think that'll be perfect. This is where I'm stopping for the night. Got the old fans out, old gross wiring out, new super badass wiring in, goes all the way through. Yeah, it's got a little gap. I don't know how that's gonna do yet. And that thing, well, this is just how my mom had it up before, and I did it again, but it tightened on the radiator, which I'm sure will wiggle loose, and then I will be able to actually tighten that down. But for now, that's how it is. We got two fans to a connector, runs through to fusible links for all the time power in, one fan, two fan, and then straight up to this relay. Super nicely mounted. All of our grounds are down there on the frame. And the radiator, or the radiator fans should turn on when the coolant temperature reaches 185 degrees in the radiator. So I guess we got to run it, but it's getting a little late, and I think my neighbors would be pretty mad at me if I was running it right now. So I'm going to wait until tomorrow. We're getting an early start today, so we can't run it just quite yet. But what I am going to do is come in here and vacuum all of this crap up. We don't want anything else in there. And then we'll probably come back here and vacuum all this stuff out too. Just get it looking all nice and pretty and super clean. And then, so this little thing that's got rat droppings on it, I am going to try to use as a back seat pad. So like throw it over this and like put a top sheet over it and put holes through it and zip tie it down there so it doesn't move around. And then that'll give us, you know, half of a back seat. We got this super cleaned up. Got that carpet tucked in there nicely. Looks kind of just like the first day we put it in. And then we also have a back seat now. There is like 8 zip ties holding the thing on. And it's just that foam pad with a top sheet, just like I said. And there's zip ties holding it onto the holding the fabric together in like an X pattern as well. But I mean, it's looking pretty good in here. Let's see. Ooh, it's super clean. That spot right there on the carpet was wet, so I'm gonna let this thing sit for a couple of days with the windows down. But it is time to start this thing and kind of see what happens. Let's see if it wants to start today for one, and then we're going to test if the alternator is working. So let's get to it. It fired right up, so that's good. I gotta get some ventilation going or else I'm gonna die in here. Okay. Let's see if I can show you guys what the battery says. There we go. Okay, so we are charging, just not at idle, which is something I can fix later. Woo! We're rich. We're super rich. Oh, I should probably correct myself from the last video. I always get rich and lean mixed up with each other, and it happened on camera for the very first time. So I would like to say I know the difference between rich and lean. I get it mixed up a lot, but I'm gonna take the battery charger off. I'm just gonna sit here and let this thing warm up because we got to test our fans. So I'm gonna get this big door open because it is not enough airflow, and then I'm gonna let this thing run and it's gonna be perfect. Okay guys, this is so badass. This is only like the second time ever in my life that I've ever set up one of these systems that actually goes off of like what temperature the radiator is. And it's working right now. What's kind of weird is our intake. So that's getting a reading from the intake, right? And it says like 210, but these fans say they're supposed to turn on at 185 and then back off at 160. So maybe moving it'll be a little bit different, but I'm just gonna sit here and catch this for you guys. Oh, see that? See that? We got fans, and then it'll shut off in just a second. Look at that. Like a dream, baby. That's super, super exciting. So, I guess now the true test is to go drive it and make sure that it stays cool. Let's see. I think I'm gonna continue to button some stuff up underneath the dash in the car. Before I go cleaning anything up, this does not lock. I won't go into the lock position. So I'm gonna see if maybe it's not all the way in park or something, and then go from there, because I don't really know. And I don't really know anything about these, and I've been doing my research, but I can't really figure it out. They keep saying that there's a rod that should go through here, and I don't see a rod. But this is supposedly the neutral safety switch. But it's already tied together. So I don't know. That was easy. What I did, I took a screwdriver, shoved it into the park position. Now it'll go all the way into accessory, all the way off. So if I ever, oh, nope. I can still do that on accident. Yeah, this is finicky. If anybody knows what's up with that, it's probably like a bad ground or something stupid. But heck yeah, freaking, I don't ever remember being able to take the keys out of this thing. We can successfully turn it off. We have cooling fans. It's clean. We have a makeshift back seat. I mean, I'm no upholster, but I sat back there. It's comfy, man. That's a freaking 4-inch thick thing of memory foam. Like, who wouldn't want to sit there? Fans, clean, back seat. The only thing else that I'm really thinking about is that needs epoxied still, and then we could button up some of this wiring, but I kind of want, maybe I'll button up like the hard lines and stuff, because I do want to run power to these, so these turn on too with the lights. But I have to go find some more illumination wires, or maybe I'll just do them with the key on. I don't know. I haven't quite figured it out yet. I don't know what I want to do. Oh, another thing that we could get done, maybe, is this seat doesn't move forward or backwards anymore. So that's kind of weird. I'm sure it's just a corroded, broken wire or something stupid. Let's try to fix the seat, maybe. That one's pretty important. I think I'm going to have my mom drive it this time. And I don't think she can reach the pedals with the seat being all the way back like that. I am flying through the problems today. Look at this. Uh-oh. There we go. Wait, what? Oh, good God. Well, now it's stuck all the way forward. Son of a Yep, I just destroyed the grounds on it. Gotta stick my hands back in here, kind of play with that. Hopefully make some progress without smashing my fingers. Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do is take those grounds out, right? Just cut them, and then run. So take those two wires, strip them, solder new wire on, and then have that wire run up through and to a different spot. But basically give it enough room so that it can never get tugged on again, and that'll solve that problem. I think this is where I'm gonna call it for the day, but we got the back seat cover thing on, and then, you know, it's all freaking looking beautiful in here. Our seat wires, you can see from that connector with the red clip, go down under the carpet. It's that red and black wire coming up from the carpet right there. Red wire goes into the fuse box. Black wire goes right there. So the seat works too. So that's pretty cool. Whoa. Almost fell over. That's where I'm going to call it for the day. I think The final thing to do is to see a burnout be done in the car. And I think it's only right that the woman who built the car gets to do it. It's the first one it's ever done. We're here with the one and only. Freaking check it out. You gotta see what we got.
Oh shit, that looks good. Ooh, the carpet does look good. Oh, what foam did you just use the foam I had, or is that?
Yeah, I reused the same foam and wrapped a bed sheet around it.
Okay.
Get in there, start it up. See how easy it starts up.
Are we gonna die of carbon monoxide poisoning if I do?
I'll open the garage door.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, and you also have to have the key forward to move the seat.
Oh, okay.
The key is just forward right now. I'd give it 2 pumps.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh, that pedal feels so much better.
Yeah. Pump it a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So much better. Wow.
Alright, I'm gonna let this thing warm up for just a minute and get our pre-flight checklist checked off, and then you'll see us cruising on down the street. It's back out of the shop. Oh yeah. That's f***ing sick. Let's see. This is the coldest I've ever had it running. 51 degrees. It's pretty good, pretty good.
It's running pretty good right now.
Yeah.
It sounds good too.
It's chopping pretty good.
Yeah.
But we're just waiting for it to warm up just a touch. Because this is a true race car and we don't want to, go destroying everything, running it all cold like we do the Dodge. All right, we're off. It's just the tire.
Yeah, the tire rubbing on the shocks.
You don't have shocks. This is the 70s, Mom.
No, I do have shocks. I replaced them. It's from the leaf springs, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely the leaf springs.
Yeah, because I put brand new shocks on it.
They almost look like they were put on backwards.
They do. I saw that. Okay, let's see if she's gonna hold up to another stop.
We only have front brakes, so gotta look both ways.
Damn it.
Oh, okay. We totally gotta turn the idle up in this thing.
Yeah, I think that's.
Or you gotta keep it running.
Is there another car coming?
You're good my way.
It's leaning real hard to that one side.
I know. Yeah, it'll pick up. It almost feels like that tire's like levitating. I think it's going pretty good. I think this thing likes to run and drive.
Oh, definitely. I can't believe how long I've had it out. Like, I've never really had it out on the main road like this. Oh,
Next one.
brakes work real good when you're moving.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll be all right.
Dude, I can't see
If you get lower, it's better.
I don't know. I actually think
You actually can see better than I can out of my side.
need some Rain-X.
Yeah.
That will make it so nothing happens.
Who's down here? Find out if this thing's got posi or not.
It doesn't. I've already tested it.
Put it in first. Yeah, something's going on. We're shooting a bunch of black smoke.
It's not happy.
Something's weird. Let's just take her back.
Yeah, it started to feel, when I got on it, right over here, it felt a little sluggish. Okay. And I felt like it didn't want to pick up and pull as hard as it was doing before.
Okay.
So, yeah. And we might still be a little low on tranny fluid. I can smell clutches slipping. And so I'm wondering if we're still a little low on tranny fluid here.
Okay.
God, I might have to Ace Ventura this thing and just...
Pretty clean stop and go.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it doesn't feel as powerful. Like before, it used to fucking go.
That was a hard shift.
That was a hard shift. I think we're still low on a little bit of tranny fluid. So let's get back and maybe throw some more tranny fluid in it. Now that we're really good and warmed up, we should hopefully we'll be able to see it a little bit better. These seats feel interesting. I don't know if I've
adjusted at all.
I just don't know if I like them as much. I mean, I just tried to pick something that was really basic, leather seats, and they like mimicked the style that I wanted.
I would prefer to have like some heated seats in here or something.
Or a heater in general.
Yeah.
I was laughing when I see like,
Oh my
shit,
God.
Sorry. Okay, those.
Almost sent me through the windshield.
Sorry about that.
I don't even know if we have brake lights. We could have just gotten rear-ended so bad.
I instantly looked up because I was like, fuck.
You're looking good. You're looking good. Keep it. Straighten out. Oh, damn it. It did a burnout. You're stuck on vegetation, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull forward and go back to
Okay. We're trying. This is Caleb. If you need some land surveying, Ultra. What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Surveying.
Yeah.
Surveying and drifting. That's all we do.
But yeah, we just took it on a little test drive. I think we're a little low on tranny fluid, but we're trying to do a burnout right now.
Sounds healthy.
I think you might have got posse for a second. You did. You got posse for a second. Woo! It did its first burnout.
God damn.
It was a smoky one. Dude, that was good. I mean, it was a baby one. We'll get a better one going, but
Yeah.
freaking, dude, that was good. Heck yeah, Mom.
Okay, do you want me to go again or should I just back it in?
It's up to you. They're your tires.
I know, I don't want to mess them up yet. I want to
Okay.
back it a little bit.
Okay, back it up then.
Okay. God, I just love the way she sounds.
How does that feel?
Pretty fucking amazing. Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
That was my first burnout in my car that I spent like 20 years on. Doesn't that sound ridiculous? Okay. Dude, that was sick. Dude, thank you so much.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so excited. I can't believe it.
Yeah, like a kid in a candy store.
Yeah.
Except we smoked the shit out of my shop. I feel like you got more smoke on your little fucking 5 tire spins than I did on my Camaro when I was trying to blow up the engine.
You know, Us old folks, we just know how to get it done, you know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, look, you got this one lighting
Oh,
up
yeah.
good, and
Yeah,
then
that one just
caught Posy.
Well, so I did, I think it like...
You probably let out of it and then got back in
I did,
it.
so I had ended up letting out, but then I saw how like good the smoke was rolling, so then when I got back in it, it probably just kicked it on, so...
Yeah, and then I ran to
sick.
the other side to try to catch the other tire spin, and it didn't go.
No, that was fucking sick as hell. First burnout in the Nova, 2025. This is gonna be fucking. This is sick.
Hell yeah.
This is sick.
Mom, tell everybody to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, and thank you everybody for already following along and checking everything out. It means more to me than you guys will ever know, and also these guys right here too, because once a day this is gonna be theirs. So.
Hell yeah.
All right, thank you.
Way more shop burnouts to come, guys. All right, that concludes today's video. And I hope that you guys enjoyed it, because me and Mom sure did. We were a little bit low on tranny fluid, like I was talking about, how we got that transmission pan gasket leak, but it still did a burnout. We proved the world wrong. You guys said it wouldn't do a burnout. I said it would. Just kidding. Nobody said that. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully this video gets another 7,000 views, and maybe... 100 of you go and check out my merch shop, jasonsgarage.shop. My mom also has a pottery store. It's called Cedar and Stone Pottery.
Cedar and Stone, yep.
My Cedar and Stone. Well, we'll have it put right here on the screen. But go check it out. She's been making sales like crazy, and I think for a good reason. She's got tons of new stuff coming out, and
it's not your grandma's pottery.
Exactly. It's not your grandma's pottery, and it's the best gift for somebody that likes pottery.
I do car themes too, if you're interested.
That's right, guys. We got a car potter in the house. All right. Have a good rest of your day.